Hi, I'm Paula Edwards, author, playwright, director, songwriter, and poet, and I'm here to talk about my life. My spoken word CD project, Misinterpretation. The title of the CD is actually one of the pieces on the track. That is one of my favorite pieces, Misinterpretation. I love it because of the simple fact that it deals with all of the masquerading that people do within the church, within the government, within our own personal lives. Misinterpretation is that piece that allows people to see themselves in a mirror. I put myself into misinterpretation. I talk about subliminally my life, along with my children, my relationship with Christ and being in the church. I talk about politics and how I view the government. I talk about, domestic violence and how we have put a mask on even that. I talk about racism, because it's still alive. And sometimes racism is not just white against black or black against white. It can be black against black. It can be poor, the rich against the poor. So I feel like we as individuals need to stop living lives that are not real or hiding behind the mask. And I found out being transparent is the best thing to be real. People are looking for real answers. They're looking for real people that can give them real answers. Well, a resurrected whole, of course, we have the character Gigi, a young lady by the name of Asia J. She plays me. And then we have Brenda, who actually is my mom in the play. Brenda, whom I play, is my mother, and it just shows how pretty much did not mother Gigi in the right way. And then you have Aunt B, who is the matriarch of the family. And then you have the character by the name of Bruh. Now, Bruh is he has some challenges. His arm is amputated, but he is madly in love with Gigi. And then you have Antoine, who is the cousin to Gigi, and it is definitely a shell shock type of scenario. Bishop knew Jean do nothing moan. And his character is off the chain. And there's some surprising elements with his character and some things that he's gone through in his childhood that we bring to the stage. And so this play, A Resurrected Hoe, and the cast that brings my life to actually bring my story to life is pretty amazing. Wow, the classy poet. The classy poet was developed out of the stage play that I'm currently doing, I Don't Want a Church Man. I wrote the spoken word pieces along with the script, and I was just kind of blown away, along with my audience and them receiving spoken word within my production. I Don't Want a Church Man, and just how they thought that the pieces were very, very deep. And so what I decided to do was to go in the studio and to create a spoken word CD project entitled Misinterpretation. And I remember going down to a spoken word place in Atlanta called the Apache. And I went to go sign up to do some of my spoken word pieces. And I saw on the list where they had all these different names. And I asked the guy at the desk, I said, what do you think I should call myself? And he said, well, just call yourself what your name is. And I just kind of thought that was just too original. And I just thought about who I was. And I came up with right there on the spot, the classy poet. And so that's how the classy poet came about.